A message from the management. Eating and drinking while viewing these videos is not advised. Please be aware you do so at your own risk. Hi guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. This is another one of Glenda's that was recommended. It's a two-part thing, so this is part one. I'm wondering if my fat head, shall I move it to the bottom? Shall we try that and see? Because I don't want to be in the way. Hang on a sec. If I put me down there, I keep meaning to move it in some Lisa videos as well, because she keeps putting everything on that side now. Let me try it there and see. This is Brad MONDO'S butterfly haircut. Here we jump in.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am going to try something new and different today. It's new for me anyway, it's not new on YouTube. But I have found this hairdresser. His name is Brad Mondo, and he has demonstrated how to do this butterfly cut. And it's supposed to leave your hair in all of these beautiful layers. And this would be wonderful. I mean, I haven't had my hair cut since I had it in that real short spiky style, and that's been, I would say, at least 2 years now. So I've got a lot of split ends, and I really need to get them off. But if you're like me and you live on low income, Social Security, which is very low, and a part-time job, which I have making YouTube videos, you need to cut corners whenever you can. And if you're on Social Security that's really low, go on, rub it in, Glenda. Let people know that you're a poor Christian woman with no money that's having to cut her own hair. How awful. I do it all the time. I've done my own hair all my life. Not everybody gets to go get pampered at a hair salon. I can go another year or two without having to pay $50 or $60 for a haircut, which a haircut for long hair, I'm sure it would be more than the going price now of well, after COVID, it went up from $20 to $25 for just a little cut. No shampoo, no wash, no dry, nothing. I don't have that kind of money to spend on a haircut if I can do it myself. So I'm going to try the butterfly cut today. I've already washed it. I may have to wet it again because it has to be very wet. I do have a lot of questions from a lot of my subscribers about the dark circles under my eyes. I was born with dark circles under my eyes. And you were born with dark circles under your eyes? And it sounds to me like she's saying dark circles. Doesn't sound like she's saying dark at all. Show me a baby with fucking dark circles. Come on, how thick do you think we are? Yes, I know people that have brown eyes like that. Lardy's top lid's brown, and that's from using makeup for years and not using a primer or whatever underneath it. But you're trying to tell me that this has been a thing since birth? I do not think so. I will use, you can see I'm not editing this video. There won't be any cuts and chops and all. I'm going to remove any eye makeup that is still on there from yesterday, which isn't very much. You can see this is just dark circles. You know, I have done research on these, and of course a lot of it has to do with, you know, if I'm healthy, they get a little bit lighter. If I'm sick, they get much darker and more sunken in. Now, there was a little bit of makeup on that one. Okay, let me go ahead and I just use this Almay eye makeup remover. It's non-oily, and that's what I like about it. You can afford eye makeup remover though. Most people just use soap and a flannel. Well, not most people, but do you know what I mean? If you're on Social Security and it's so low, you cut corners and you just wash your face in the shower, which I'm assuming you've just come out of. And then I use either L'Oreal or Olive Olay Hydra Hydro Fresh toner to remove the makeup from yesterday.
The toner's not to move the makeup. What did I just say then? That sounded really weird in my head. I'll see when I play it back. Toner is not for removing makeup. Toner is for rebalancing your skin's pH.
I didn't wear a lot.
I thought you'd just been in the shower. Haven't you just got out of the shower? If your hair's wet, why are you still washing your face? Didn't you wash your face in the shower?
Remove. If I'm not too tired when I get home from babysitting, I will wash my face with a bar of soap, oil of Olay or Dove or whatever, and go ahead and cleanse it with the toner. You can see there is a little bit of, just a tiny bit of makeup.
You're not cleansing with the toner. The steps are cleanse, tone, moisturise, wash, use a toner or don't use a toner. Lots of people don't bother. Moisturise. I don't know what you're telling us to do.
So I did a pretty good job last night washing it all off.
Did you? Oh,
so
well
I'm
done.
anxious to try this.
Well, hurry up.
I will pause it now because I think it needs to be a little bit wetter. I'll be right back. Okay, so I did wet the ends of it some more.
She's got curly hair.
I did buy this shower comb, but I've yet to use it in the shower. Oh, I know what I wanted to say about the dark circles under my eyes. I read somewhere, this was years and years ago, long before internet and Google. I don't know where I read it. I used to subscribe to Red Book magazines. I probably read it in there. But I read that people who have, actually that there are a lot of blood vessels, little tiny blood vessels around your eyes. And if you have thin skin, then the dark circles will be more prominent. I need a comb, 2 hair ties, and a pair of scissors. I don't have hair cutting scissors. These are just little titanium scissors that I'm going to be using.
Everybody's skin under their eyes is thin.
And you will need to be able to measure the hair that you cut from the back and the hair that you cut from the front. So I want to cut off about 2 inches, which is about the length of this tube of L'Oreal lipstick. So that's going to be how.
Why do you have to say the name? It's going to be about the length of this lipstick.
I measure it. Okay, so Brad said that you section it off from the apex, which is the highest point of your skull. So that would be about right here for mine. Okay, so what I want to do is comb this down. Maybe I will use the comb with the bigger tooth in it. Okay, so this is probably going to be the hardest part for me, is sectioning it off from the apex. Because I can't see what I'm doing. You know what I'm going to do is, I'm going to part it in the middle so I can see. Okay, so you go from the apex to right behind your ear. Set. That side. Let me get that clipped out of the way. Then I want to part from apex here to right behind my ear.
I have to say, to be fair to her, she's doing a pretty good job. I'd be no use doing that. None whatsoever. And I haven't got enough hair to. It's only, I don't know if you can see that, it's only that long now, but I'd never be able to figure that out. I do cut it myself though. When I had a fringe, I used to just pull it down till my finger was in the dip, like where my glasses went, and cut that, and then it was usually okay. Did I cut the length of it? I don't know. I'm sure I have, but I've never bothered sectioning it like that.
And find another clip.
Clip.
Okay, so I've got this done.
Great accent.
And then what you want to do is bring this forward and then tie it up in the hair tie like a unicorn's horn. I want to thank all of y'all who watched Jill's vegan experience birthday video and left comments on it. That was quite unusual. You know, I didn't know what to expect, but Chef Avian, she's really an expert. I think she's been vegan for about 10 years, maybe more. She is from Trinidad. She does cook vegan food. She doesn't have a restaurant, but she will have a pop-up. Y'all know what that is, right? Where you just have an event where you cook the food and then you sell it by the plate, and people will either order it or you just go ahead and cook it and then advertise on Facebook or Instagram or wherever that you have it, or that you're going to be having a pop-up, and then you...
Who's Jill? Is that her daughter?
can order your food. And Jill and Husani have ordered food from Chef Avion that way. But then Jill didn't want anything big or extravagant. Y'all know she's always on a diet. So she wanted something healthy for her birthday. And Husani, as much as he loves her, he's going to bend over backwards to make that happen for her.
That's nice.
Okay, and then you put the back part in just a ponytail. It's hard combing this sopping wet hair. Okay. So
I don't understand why it needs to be sopping wet.
Put it up into a ponytail the best that I can. My hair has always been real thick. My mama used to take me to the beauty shop and get my hair cut. When she would take me to get my hair cut, she would get the beautician to thin it also.
Doesn't look like it needs thinning now though, does it?
Ponytail.
Here's the ponytail.
And then what we want to do is...
I don't see how this works. I can't wait to see what happens at the end.
measure it. Oh, we cut the front ponytail first. I believe he just held it right out in front of the... He used a mannequin, not a real model, not a live model. So I'm going to measure this about 2 inches.
That's how I used to do mine when I had a fringe.
Enough.
But not with a lipstick. Like I said, if you just go down and your finger's there and you cut it there, it's a perfect length for a fringe. Or bangs, as you call them in America.
It's not. That's not going to be enough to make any difference. Let me get my tape measure. I'll be right back. Okay, so I got my tape measure, and I'm going to go with 3 inches. There's 3. Okay.
Why even measure it?
I'm not going to do all of this for...
If you're saying that wasn't long enough, just gauge it. Look and say, right, I need to lop that much off. If you're not actually doing it to order to a length, at a proper length that he said, just wang it wherever. You don't have to measure it, do you?
Not. I want it to make a difference. Okay, so that's 3 inches. Did he cut from the bottom or from the top? I'm going to cut right up here so I can hold on to this gall hair.
That's longer than 3 inches now. You've gone over. It's 3 inches and a finger.
I don't want it to land on the floor. Okay. So there's my first 3 inches.
That's wonky.
And let's see. I believe he pulled this ponytail. Of course, I will have to pull it over. Okay, here we go with the next 3 inches. I can't see a darn thing without my glasses on, y'all.
I know that feeling.
It sucks getting old.
See, you're lucky you've only worn them while you were old. I've had them all my fucking life. And it's like, oh, back in the day people used to say, why don't you do a get ready with me? And it's like, have you got 3 hours to spend? Fucking look, take your glasses off, put your glasses on, check in the mirror, rinse and repeat. I'll be there till Christmas.
Still can't see. Can't see with them and can't see without them. Okay. So where's the end of it?
I don't see why she's measuring it. Is there a point to the measurement? That's just insane, isn't it?
This is close enough. Right above here. Okay, here's my other 3 inches. Well, it's like a lot. Okay, let's see. Go ahead and take this out. Oh, I hope I didn't mess it up. If I did.
I was going to say, so what if you did just get it cut? Get Jill to come round and straighten it up.
No big deal. It'll grow back out, right?
Exactly. It's just hair.
Okay. Okay, gosh, that's a lot of hair I took off. Y'all, my hair is so thick.
It's not thick.
Usually when you have thyroid, low thyroid like I do, you do not have thick hair. Okay, so I just put a little hair gel on it. Let me show you the back of it. That's the back. Okay, I'll be back when I get it dried. So you can see it did layer it. It did a good job layering it. So I'm going to blow it dry and we'll see how it looks and then I'll hit it with carbonate.
She obviously hasn't got fibro, has she? Being able to do that and hold her arms up in the air and all the rest of it. If I was her, I'd use a diffuser, put some mousse in it and have it curly, because she's got a curl in her hair. Isn't it always the way? Those with curly hair want it straight and those with straight want it curly. What's she doing? She's insane.
I'm losing a lot of hair by brushing it so hard.
Well, stop then.
Okay. Let's see what it looks like. It does frame my face nicely. You know what it looks like in the back? I mean, it looks layered, right? Can y'all see it? It does look layered. Okay, let me curl it, and I'll be back.
Doesn't look any
That'll
different.
be in video number 2. This will be 1 of 2. I gotta go rest a minute, y'all. I'm worn out. Make sure you come back for video number 2 and see the end result.
You're just teasing us now, aren't you? It doesn't look any different to before she did it, does it? She should have wanged a bit more off it. But this is the end of part 1. I don't know when I'm doing part 2. I might just leave you hanging, and you may never know what her hair looks like when she curls it. Anyway, if you got to the end with me, thank you very much, and I will catch you in the next one.